Hi lovelies, what's up? Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Well, I am actually feeling pained. I'm feeling hurt. I'm feeling disappointed. I don't just know how to place it, but I just felt let me make a video about this. Something happened and I just want to talk about it because I don't know who this video might just be of help to, because I want you all to be aware of it, and so that when you find yourself or find your loved one in a situation like this, you know what to do. Now, somebody watched one of my videos and recommended it to someone else on when I talked about cancer, how I was able to get rid of my cancers and healed of cancer without chemo, without the doctors against the doctors, whatever. I don't know, if in case you are watching me for the first time, you might just check out that video on how I healed myself of cancer. Yes, and in case you are seeing me for the first time, I actually had cancer a few months ago, and to the glory of God, I recovered super fast, and that was because of things that I know or things that I did that actually helped me. Now, when I talked about it, I talked about faith. Faith was the first thing. One thing that actually helped me heal was faith, and then I did some what's it called, some things that I did, which are the remedies that I use, some home remedies, some spice, garlic, and some supplements as well that played key role that helped me heal. Now, somebody watched this video and recommended it to someone else that had cancer, and then they called me. They chat me up, and then I gave them my number. They called me and I spoke with this woman. I think that was last month. She was still very healthy, and then I spoke with her, and my video that she watched actually gave her hope. She was very excited and believed that she was going to come out of it. And at this point, she had actually undergone chemo twice, or thereabout, twice, and then she was rushed back to the hospital for another shot of chemo. And then somebody told her that I didn't go for chemo and cancer is gone and I'm healed. So she was excited. When she heard from me and told me that she wants to do the things that I did. And then she was confessing the faith part of it and decided to do those things that I did. Now, this is where the problem started, or where the problem happened, that is actually making me sad, that made me want to make this video to I don't know, should I say warn you or make you be aware of this ahead. Now, when she decided to get the supplements, the things that I did, and started doing some of those things, and then she went ahead to discuss it with her doctor, that Dr. CEO, there is somebody that actually got healed of cancer, and this person has shared with me some of the things that she did, and these are the supplements that the person took that actually helped. Please do not mind the noise at the background. I'm actually staying in a very noisy area. So she shared it with the doctor. She showed the doctors the supplements. She was like, let her show it to the doctor first. And then guess what? The doctor refused that she should take it. The doctor discouraged her and told her not to take those things. And then they proceeded for chemo or whatever else again. And then just yesterday, they called me that she died. She's dead. She died in the hospital. Now, I got really angry and pissed off, because I remember when I was in the hospital at UNTH. That was in May, when the cancer was the cancer that was wrong with me, or I cannot call it my cancer. It was very aggressive and malignancy, they called it. It was migrating seriously. Sometimes it goes to my chest, goes to my womb, goes to everywhere. Till now, I still feel little pain on my chest. So the pain was just too strong on me. And when they told me about chemo, pain that I have already known that chemo cannot give me the permanent solution I want, and I know that chemo actually has the way of destroying some cells in your body, I would have actually gone for the chemo. But when I looked around the hospital, I saw many people, many women. Please don't take this for granted though. Cancer is real. Cancer is deadly. Cancer is evil. So when I saw many women, I was asking, Ma, what is your case? They tell me it's cancer. And I discovered that some of them have been in the hospital for 1 year. Some of them have been in the hospital for months, 6 months, 3 months. And I did not see any serious improvement in them. Some of them just feel better when they receive the chemo. Some went for surgery, yet they still came back to the hospital. So I told myself that this is not the solution. I have to look for something that will give me a permanent solution and that will not destroy my cells. That is what I actually did. And then I started brainstorming, not that somebody told me. I started brainstorming and I made research, and then I discovered that I tested on garlic on myself and discovered that garlic was actually very effective. And then I decided to go for an effective garlic supplement. And then guess what, when I started taking this, first and foremost, when I got those supplements or got some of those things, I started feeling relief, because I discovered that they were just giving me painkillers at the hospital. The things they were giving me were just painkillers, and then some few blood medicine and vitamin C and whatever. So because I know some of these drugs, so when I brought it, I discussed it. I decided to tell the doctor, the consultant. I first showed it to one doctor. I said, sir, there are some supplements I want to be taking alongside. He said his hands are not in it too. Then when the consultant came, I decided to discuss with him. I was like, sir, please, I have some supplements that I want to. Immediately he heard supplements, he shunned me immediately and told me, don't ever take it. Make sure you are taking your drugs. Your drugs is the only thing you must take. I was like, sir, but these drugs are not. You needed to see the way the doctor shunned me. He vehemently refused that I should take any supplement or take any alternative therapy. So if I was not strong and stubborn on my own, the truth is I wouldn't have taken anything. I would have abandoned those things. And then my family member that was dead, my ex-husband that was sitting in the hospital with me, at the time was angry. He said, the doctor already told you not to take this. Don't take it. Please leave it. I just follow the doctor's this thing. And then I reminded him and asked him, because his mother died of liver cirrhosis. That is my ex-mother-in-law. She died of liver cirrhosis. That was actually where I contacted liver cirrhosis from. I contacted hepatitis from, without knowing. If you've been following me from now, you'll know I also struggled with liver cirrhosis, but to the glory of God, it's all God. So, and when she was in the hospital, I could remember hearing the doctors. Once upon a time, I asked the doctor, these drugs you are giving her, are they going to cure her? And then the doctor just looked at me. They say I'm too inquisitive. I asked too many questions, and they don't even like me being around when they come for to check her or to prescribe drugs for her. They don't like me being around. Sometimes they ask that I should leave the place. It's just that sometimes I'm stubborn and I insist. I tell them it's my mom. I can't leave, and I would rather tell every other person to leave, because I understand some of their languages. I understand. So when they are talking, they don't even speak in normal language. They start speaking medical terms so that I will not understand it. And I found out that in one of their conversations, they were talking that the woman was going to die. All they do is just to manage her case until whatever. And I was crying and telling my brother-in-laws that this woman is going to die if we just listen to what the doctor is saying. Let's get the supplements for her. Let's get so and so things for her. But they refused, and they asked me a simple question. Are you a doctor? Are you trying to tell us that you know more than the doctor? And guess what? The woman eventually died. Three weeks after in that hospital. Her case became critical, and then she died. And when I was angry, I met one of the doctors. I said, you know this woman is going to die, yet you keep deceiving. You know what he told me? He said, when you know something that you can help your mom with, why didn't you help her with it? And since then, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't take your doctor's advice. So please note, I am not a doctor, but I'm only sharing with you the things that have worked for me. And since then, if doctor tell me something, I will make sure that I have to weigh it on my own. And the truth is, if not that I was the one that went through this cancer state, or if it were a member of my family, they probably wouldn't have allowed me to do those things that I did on that person, and the person would probably have died, because it was a very terrible state. Stage 4. It was a very terrible state. So this is me telling you, before you, if you are doing the supplements, please don't die, because I think that the doctors will never ever agree. Most doctors, I think I've seen very few of them that will really agree and tell you to do this. They will never ever agree. Your doctor will never ever agree for you to use supplement, because he knows that if you use it and you get well, you won't come back to the hospital. And it will shock you that when I started recovering, few of those doctors, they came to meet me at the back, behind, and they came with papers, and they were asking me, about 2 of them, they were asking me, ma, Please, can you tell us those things, that this supplement you were talking about that you wanted to share with the consultant? That, and then I just looked at them, I asked them, I will tell you, but please, can you tell that woman that is dying there so that she can also get those supplements and improve on her health? You know what they told me? They told me, no, forget about that one. That's not the reason why we are here. This is a hospital and not a herbal healer home. So I got angry and told them, I'm not going to share it with you. Okay, you want to get the info from me so that you will use it for your family members or probably help someone, a member of your family or your friend, but you don't want to help these people. People are dying, and you need to see people. People were dying every day in that hospital. I tire. People were dying in their numbers, but they know that this thing is not going to help you. They keep giving it to you. So I just said, let me put this out here so that you will be aware. I don't just know how to explain it, but if you are discussing your supplement with your doctor, make sure it's a doctor that will really understand you. As in, make sure there's a way you have to put it to him and make him understand that, sir, please, all I want for you is to monitor me and see what happens while I'm taking the supplements and taking the drugs alongside. But if you just tell them, I'm pretty sure many of them will not agree. And again, some doctors are actually attacking me on this channel. When you make a video, they'll start attacking you and telling you, stop telling the people rubbish, what you are telling the people is not going to work, or this, that. I just tell you, stay away from my channel. I am sharing what worked for me, what saved me, and you are attacking me that I shouldn't tell people. I would have died long ago if not for these little things. So why don't you want others to know about it? Because you don't want them to leave. So guys, this is me just telling you. And again, I want to make another I also want to tell you something else. That woman, she was a woman of faith. She believed. There is a part of believing, there is a part of faith, there is a part of confession, but there is also a part of the work, which is doing the things that will actually get you out of that condition. But she believed, she was just confessing and believing that nothing is going to happen to her. But she did not play the part well. She did not take the action part, and now she's dead. I feel so bad when I got the news of her death. It really hurt me and it made me kind of down. I felt really bad about it and decided I was going to make a video about it. The truth is, these natural remedies, they are working, and why I like it is that it goes into the body and helps the body heal. Look at me now. So people don't, if I even tell some people I had cancer, they don't believe me. And thank God I have some pictures or videos that I made, because I was making them with so much confidence. I was telling somebody I'm going to come out of it. I was making them with confidence. If I did not have those pictures, now there are many people that would not believe me. Some people will just say, look at you, are you trying to tell me, Kaka, you know what is cancer? You know what they call cancer? But look at it now. Home remedies, natural remedies did it. See garlic, see ginger, you look at it, you throw away your eyes, you just look at it that nothing is there. You go and waste your money and be buying chemicals and putting lots of chemicals inside your body. But those things are things that natural things that God has actually placed for us, made for us, that can actually heal you, help your body to repair and heal itself. So guys, I just decided to make this video and to put it out here. But please do not forget that I am not a doctor. I'm only sharing the things that worked for me. So if you are doing the things that I did to get the result that I got, make sure you are taking full responsibility for it. So don't come and call my name and say this, that. Make sure if you are doing, you do exactly. And also don't forget that we are different. So what worked for me might not work for B, and what worked for B might not work for A. So that is it. And also, see, I have a lot of things to talk about. Let me just end this video here. This video is already becoming too long. I hope to see you guys in my next video. If you're seeing me the first time, please do not forget to subscribe and make sure your bell is turned on. All we do here is just talk about natural ways to heal yourself, natural ways to build yourself and make yourself heal and resist diseases. Reduce your frequent visit to the hospital. You mustn't be wasting your money every time going to the hospital. You get more headache, you don't run go hospital, you get more. So that's just all we do on this channel. See you guys in my next video. Bye. May her soul rest in peace.